Fine. So this is the date and time which gets printed. Okay. So the basic thing which I want to explain you is that you never did any hard work. Everything is inbuilt. And the same thing is in Selenium. Everything is inbuilt. You don't have to, reinvent stuff or make something special. All the commands are inbuilt. You need to learn the commands. Okay, right. If you go to, I'll share some jar files with you after the class. Okay, hold on. These are the jar files for Selenium 2.53, which was the last stable version and which we'll be learning in this class. I have downloaded from the Selenium website. After the class, I'll share the location of these jar files as well. This is the main jar file of Selenium. Okay, Selenium 2.53. Alright, currently if you go to the official website of Selenium, okay, if you go there and if you click on the download section, right, over here from the download link, you can download the latest version, which is 3.0, which I deliberately don't want to teach you because it's not stable, it's in beta. If you click on the change log over here, you will yourself see, right, this was the last stable release 2.53. Okay, guys, please keep your mics on mute. Okay, this was the last stable release 2.53, and after that 3.0 came up. Not many changes were done. Okay, yeah, you can download it from there as well, Rahul. I'll share the link with you after the class. Okay, I'll mail the link. So what they have done now is the minimum Java version required, okay, to work with Selenium is Java 8, and there are other changes as well. The original RC APIs can only be, that means if you want to write the code in Selenium RC, then you have to use 2.53 version. 2.53 supports RC, but RC nobody uses these days, right? So there are some other changes as well. Support for Edge browser has come up in a better way. Safari driver has come up for Safari. Alright, but not many major things have changed. Okay, when there was a change from Selenium 1 to Selenium 2, there were a lot of major things which were changed. So right now beta 2 is the version, so we'll work with this 2.53 version. Okay, right. So after the training, don't feel that if you work with version 3 you will not be able to work. You will be able to work because all the classes and all, everything is same. Okay, so now these are the jar files for the stable version 2.53. I'll give you the links after the class. Now you have to include these jar files inside Eclipse. Okay, inside your Eclipse project you have to include these jars. So you right click on the project and go to the properties. Fine, and go to Java build path option, and you will have 4 tabs over here. Go to the libraries tab and you will find a button over here. Under libraries tab you'll find a button, add external jars. Okay, click on that and add all these jar files into the project. Click on OK, and you will have the referenced libraries section generated over here. Inside reference libraries section you will find all the jars. Okay, if you don't find reference libraries, then make sure that in Eclipse you are inside the Java perspective. Okay, this is a button to change the perspective. You click on this button and you can select the Java perspective from here. Okay, if somebody was talking about IntelliJ, right, look, whichever editor you use, you will find all these options in those editors as well. The only thing is that the process would be a little different. Right, it will take you say 1 day or 2 days. You can just search on any YouTube tutorial for IntelliJ how to add jar files and all. You will get it. Right. In the Mac also, the process is same. All right. Right. Yeah. Every new project you make, you have to add the jars for that project. Okay. You have to add for every new project. Fine. So right now, when you add the Selenium jar files in the project, your project is Selenium enabled. Selenium is not installed. There is no exe file. If you talk about installing QTP or Silk Test or Load Runner, all these tools have got exe files. You download them and you install. There is no installation for Selenium. The jar files you have to include inside Eclipse. Fine. Now people who are coming from UFT or QTP background, okay, that will help you out in the training, but Selenium is a very different tool. Okay, so please be aware of certain things which are there in default in the paid tools like QTP, and those are not there in Selenium. You have to write the code for everything. Okay, now since your project is now Selenium enabled, you can start using Selenium commands. Like for example, if I write over here new Firefox driver. Okay, now please guys, there is one thing. Um, just a minute. Just 1 minute. Okay, I did not include. Okay, I did not include the main jar file. I'm sorry. I've included it. So, in one thing is there, guys. If you're using Firefox, then don't use the latest version because the support for latest version is available in Selenium 3.0. Better is you go and use Firefox, say Firefox 37 or 40. Okay, that will help you. All right. So I hope you are able to understand. Right. So fine. Now moving ahead. Okay. Moving ahead out here. How do you install the older version of Firefox? That is also easy. Go to Google and type Firefox older version. Fine, and you can go to support.mozilla.org. Sorry, ftp.mozilla.org. Go here and you can install the older version. Okay. Uh, Nishant, you are able to work with the latest version, but you will have to use Selenium 3.0 for that. Okay, you will have to use Selenium 3.0 for that. Okay, so since I am not using Selenium 3.0, I am asking you to use a little older version for Firefox. Okay, so if you create the object of Firefox driver over here, if you write this command, you will see a blank Firefox opening up. You see that? A blank Firefox is opened. So everything is inbuilt. There is nothing special, or there is look, to open a Firefox I just gave a simple command. Right. So that's what I want to tell you. Okay. If you go to the official website of Selenium, and if you go to the download section, and you will see a Java doc option over here. Okay, if you go to the Java doc option, this is the documentation of Selenium. These are all the inbuilt classes in Selenium. There are so many of them. You don't have to learn about all of them. Even I don't remember all of them. I refer the documentation. Right. To understand this documentation, you will have to understand object-oriented programming. And then only you can move forward. So the next thing is learning the concepts of object-oriented programming. That what is static, what is non-static, what are the very basic drivers and all in Selenium. Okay, right. So let's do one